Hello everyone and welcome back to Decks and Dials. Today I wanted to do a review of the butterfly playing cards, the gold and silver versions that were on the most recent Kickstarter by Andrei Pshenichka or Andrei Psenika. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. He's from the Czech Republic and I don't speak Czech, so I'm really sorry if I pronounced it completely wrong, but I did my best. Anyways, there were a lot of delays in getting these cards out. My understanding, as far as Andre has explained, is that there were some imperfections in the initial proofs that he received, and so these were actually reprinted a number of times until they got them exactly right, because there are actually two versions of these cards, marked and unmarked. And the marking, which I'm familiar with from the first version of the butterfly playing cards, it's very, very dependent on the edges of the cards being printed exactly right. So I understand why he might have had to reprint them until they were just as he had designed them in order for the marking system to work properly. So I got two silver marked versions, I got two gold marked versions, and I got two versions that are unmarked, one silver, one gold, as you can see, very neatly labeled by a sticker. And I thought today I'll open up one of the gold marked versions because I think the gold one might be just a little bit more to my taste because I love the combination of gold and black. Also, just to mention quickly, it came with a pack of gaff cards for specific tricks that you can do. I believe these all are meant to work with the gold version. So I'm not sure if you can buy one that's meant to work with the silver version, but yeah, I got the gold version. You'll have to see if the silver version is available before ordering the silver version of the cards, if that is something that interests you. And got a sticker as well. That's something that's pretty common with Kickstarter. So let's open it up and see. I'm not going to go into the details of how the marking system works because I believe that's something that Andre would prefer to keep a secret, that's only known to people who have actually purchased the cards. So I know that this bottom card that's outside the package might be containing the code that's necessary to actually download the instructions. So I'm going to keep that aside for the moment. Let's see if I can get a close-up of the seal. Very, very nice limited edition. This one is number 3310 out of 3623, so not a low number or a particularly meaningful one, but hey, I didn't get it for the super limited one, or rather the super limited edition. I'm just interested in getting the cards because I think that the marking system is extremely clever and just the overall design of the cards is extremely beautiful. I'll show that to you in a minute. And to be honest, I don't quite remember what the features are. Ooh, look at this printing on the inside of the tuck. And the outside of the tuck is very, very simplistic, very minimalist. So gold foil on black. Let's see, these are Carta Mundi, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so developed in the Czech Republic. Yep, Carta Mundi. So let's take a look at the actual cards. I don't remember what I actually got because it's been so long since the Kickstarter was actually launched. So I don't remember if these are gilded or not gilded. Okay, so these are definitely gilded. Very beautiful. And as you can see, the backs are actually foiled gold. And I think that the... oh, I'm sorry, I'm still zoomed in. Let me go back. Wow. So you can fully appreciate this. That is incredibly beautiful. The foil work is insane. Look at all that detail. Incredible. It's literally like a mirror. And you'll notice that I didn't have to break them up. So sometimes with some gilding processes, they're basically glued together like a brick and you have to break them up. No, these are all separated even before I did anything to them. Wow, look at this fan. Incredible. And looks even better in motion. That is gorgeous. So let's turn it over and take a look at the face cards. So right away we see that there's some customization on the aces. Okay, the number cards are pretty standard. Let's see if there's anything special about... Oh, wow. I was just about to say if there's anything special about the face cards. And you can see that the actual design is the standard bicycle design, but we have foil on the face cards. And this is something that I've only seen done on one other deck that I own. I know there are a number of other decks that have it. I believe only Cartamundi does this. So Bicycle, or rather, I'm sorry, the United States Playing Card Company, which is also now owned by Cartamundi, but never mind. So they also do foil backs using their Metalux process, but they don't do foil on the front. So as far as I know, only Cartamundi and the Expert Playing Card Company and Legends in Taiwan do foil on the front. And to be quite honest, I think the Cartamundi cards are far superior to the Taiwanese cards, whether that's Legends or Expert. I know a lot of people disagree. Some people really like them, but I don't really like them. Not because of the finish or anything like that. They have a number of finishes. Some of them are actually quite nice, but I find the cardstock actually far too stiff. So I really like the combination of a kind of soft cardstock and nice finish that Cartamundi does. I believe this is B9, but it might be something different to accommodate the foiling process. There's also a newer one called like E7, I think, which is even thinner. But yeah, this is just incredibly gorgeous. Now, as you can see, the cards don't come in stack, so just standard new deck order. And you can see the Ace of Spades actually has some foil on the front too, whereas the other aces don't. Okay, we have two jokers, one of which has a gold foil, one of them is just black, and one double backer. Wow, really pretty cards. As I said, these are marked, if you get the marked version, of course. But the marking system is absolutely brilliant. It's a little bit intricate, so you do need to work on actually fully understanding how it works. So it's not the simplest one out there, but it's extremely well hidden. It's difficult to detect with the naked eye, even if you're inspecting it. And it works really well. There's a number of tricks that Andre teaches that actually use it. It's very, very, very clever. And I'm not going to talk about it because, as I said, I think that Andre prefers that only people who actually buy the deck know the secrets. And with every deck, he actually includes, I believe on the first version of these cards that didn't come in foil that I have, it came with a card inside that takes you to a website with all the instructions. So I kept that underneath the box with the gaff cards this time, but I think that's probably what it is again. So yeah, absolutely incredible deck of cards. I'm very happy with it. I highly recommend that anyone who really likes it gets it. Not because these are particularly limited. I know Andre does reprints, so I'm not sure if he'll do reprints of this exact version, but these cards in standard like blue or red were reprinted several times, so it's not like they're going to run out. So he doesn't seem to be the kind of person that is one of those which produces a couple of 100 copies and that's it, and then they skyrocket in price. But they're not cheap. They're around $20 to $30, but I do think that they're worth it if you love the design. If you want to use the marking system, I highly recommend them. So that's it from me. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this review, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and hit the notification button so that you know when those new videos go up. If you have anything to add or you have any comments or suggestions, please write it in the comments below. So that's it from me, and see you all next time.